Hi there! Here's the Iqoo Z7 Pro 5G, which I've been using for over a week now. And let me tell you what an amazing experience this has been. Iqoo seems to crack this every time, whether it's the display, the performance, the gaming experience, the design, and even the cameras. Basically, it delivers exactly what a user is looking for without going overboard on pricing. Though there are a couple of things that I miss, but first, let me take you through a quick unboxing followed by a review where we'll talk about the pros and cons so you can decide if you should buy the Iqoo Z7 Pro 5G or not. Let's begin. So here's the retail packaging. Inside the box right on the top is the phone itself, some paperwork, a TPU transparent cover, really good quality, a USB-C charging cable, a SIM ejector pin, and an 80-watt charging brick. Alright, let's start with my favorite part, the build and design. Now I have to say, I absolutely love the blue Lagoon back. It's simple yet so eye-catchy. Feels so nice to touch. Matte finish, so it doesn't attract any fingerprint or smudges. Dual camera setup, 64 megapixel primary sensor with OIS and 2 megapixel depth sensor for portrait. The Aura flash is also back. It's like a ring light, perfect for images taken at night. The frame comes with a chrome finish, but since it's extremely slim, just 7.36 mm to be precise, and a curved display, it's barely visible. At the bottom is a single speaker, a microphone, a USB-C port, and a SIM tray that can house 2 nano SIM cards, but sadly, no support for SD card storage expansion. I have to say, the phone is really light at 176 grams and feels really ergonomic to hold in the hand, especially when you're reaching out to the power and volume rockers. It could get a little slippery because of that back, but I would say use the provided cover if needed. It comes with IP52 rating, which is really good considering most phones don't even come with IP rating. I won't call this water resistant, maybe sweat and slide sprinkle proof. So keep it away from liquid as much as possible. Moving to the display. So this is a 6.78-inch curved Full HD Plus AMOLED display with a 10-bit kernel. Absolutely stellar color reproduction. It's vibrant, punchy with super perfect deep blacks. Adding to the experience is the 120Hz adaptive refresh rate. It makes swiping through the interface super smooth, especially when you're scrolling on a website or your favorite social media app like Instagram or Twitter. Really feels fluid. Though I must say, stick to Smart Switch where it will be able to adjust the refresh rate according to the app you're using to save battery. On the top, right in the center, is a 16 megapixel punch-hole selfie camera. The fingerprint scanner is embedded under the display and works really well, extremely snappy and responsive. But I only wish it was placed a little higher, which I'm saying out of personal experience that you have to really stretch your thumb to reach out there. Again, this might not be a hindrance to others. Watching movies and videos is also pretty fun on the Iqoo Z7 Pro. Curved display gives the illusion of edge to edge, which looks even better. Thanks to Wideband L1 certification, you can stream from apps like Netflix and Prime videos at full resolution. We also get HDR support, and here you can see 4K 60fps HDR video streaming from YouTube perfectly fine. Just make sure you have a really good internet connection. Also, I must add, the brightness and the colors absolutely pop. HDR looks stunning. Coming to the audio. Well, this one is a mixed bag. Only single downfiring speaker here. Though it gets decently loud and the audio fidelity is also quite good, I truly miss the stereo output. Here's a quick demo.
9 seconds.
So as I said earlier, they sound decent. And just to clarify, the speaker ain't bad in any way. I just wish there were 2 of them. You know what else I miss? A headphone jack. That too can come very handy at times. Coming to the OS. So it's running Android 13 over FunTouch OS, and frankly it's very well optimized and it has a lot of features tucked in that I absolutely love. Though it does come with a lot of pre-installed apps like Snapchat, hot games, hot apps, the best part is that you can disable them and you can delete the apps that you don't need. Coming back, the Iqoo Z7 Pro is powered by the Dimensity 7200 chipset and it supports 5G networks across all network providers in India. We tested it with our Jio 5G connection and it worked flawlessly. The performance of the chipset is overall pretty good, more than powerful to handle your basic day-to-day tasks, high-performance apps. The variant we have came with 8GB LPDDR4X RAM, with support to further expand by 8 GB, giving a total of 16 GB RAM. It launches apps almost instantly. Check that out. Handles multitasking like a breeze. And the best part, with so much RAM, it keeps most recently used apps still in memory. We ran the Antutu benchmark and it scored over 7,18,000, which is pretty good for this chipset. Then comes with 256 GB storage and the storage type is UFS 2.2, and it got pretty solid score of 1045 MB read and 923 MB write. And finally, CPU stress test with the CPU throttled at 89% of its max performance. The best part, it shows. Here's everyone's favorite BGMI, and it's a dream to play this on Iqoo devices. My favorite part, Ultra Gaming Mode, where you can toggle on Monster Mode for best CPU and GPU performance. Absolutely loved it. We easily got 60 FPS with no lag or drop frames at all. Yes, it did heat up mildly, but overall very comfortable for playing even for long hours. If you're a gaming enthusiast and don't want to burn a hole in your pocket, Iqoo devices are probably the easiest to recommend. The experience is pure gold. Coming to the battery. So the Iqoo Z7 Pro packs a tad smaller 4600 mAh battery, but frankly if I didn't tell you, you probably wouldn't know. It would easily last me a full day with heavy use and sometimes even a day and a half with light use. So 4600 is good to go. Then we get an 80 watt charging brick in the box, though it supports 66 watts, which is also really fast. It got me from 10% to about 50-60% in just about 15 minutes. Can't ask for more. Coming to the cameras. So here are some pictures taken with the 64 megapixel rear sensor. I must say, Iqoo has almost perfected their cameras. The colors look vibrant but not oversaturated. Dynamic range is good with well-balanced highlights. Here are some taken at night. And this is where the OIS shines. Clear, crisp, and no blooming. Best part, all of them taken handheld. Check out the clouds captured even in the night sky. Absolutely fabulous. Then here's a 4K 30 FPS video captured handheld. Almost zero shake, maintaining all details so well. Decent dynamic range as well. Good job by Iqoo. Now here are some images captured with the front 16 megapixel sensor. Also pretty good. Natural skin tones and good dynamic range. You can see the clouds in the sky without getting blown up. The bokeh blur is also pretty good. So here's a video recording from the front camera of the Iqoo Z7 Pro, and you can see that the quality is pretty good. This is a handheld video. It's recording at full HD 30 FPS. There's no 4K video support here, which is fine because the quality is pretty good. Also, the audio you're hearing right now is being recorded from the mics of the phone. Alright, final thoughts. So the Iqoo Z7 Pro 5G is not perfect. Like I missed the dual stereo speakers and the ultra-wide sensor, but it does make up with all the right things like excellent build quality and design, impressive performance, monster mode with gaming experience, a curved 120Hz AMOLED display and superb cameras, especially low light, just amazing. Coming to the pricing, well, Iqoo has absolutely nailed it. 8 plus 128 GB is priced at just 23,999 and 12 plus 256 GB for 24,999. It will be sold effectively at just 21,999 and 22,999 as a part of a launch offer, which is amazing. For 1K extra, it's a no-brainer to pick the 12 plus 256 GB storage variant. Also, since there is no expandable storage possible, stellar pricing. The Z7 Pro 5G is easily recommended. Available in two colors, the blue Lagoon and the Graphite Black. Make your pick. The sale starts on 5th of September. I'll share the links of both the variants in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check this one out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention them down in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them all. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.